So it's the first video on what I was doing. Like I said, I'm going to do it in batch painting. So I've done the first coat of colour on the Night Goblin Archer units, and I went with the blue scheme for them, so they look a bit like Smurfs. I was going to go for a white one, but I figured that's probably a little bit inappropriate, considering the hoods and everything. But quite happy with that so far. So I'll give you updates now as I do each consecutive colour, and then you know what I'm doing. So this was ultramarine, blue, watered down a little bit obviously, and then painted directly over the black. So it's covered quite well. I'm quite happy with that. So the initial coat's quite good. And yeah, 60 first stage. So I'll go with the skin next. Haven't decided how I'm going to start doing that, but I'll do a test model. That was the other option I had for the colour, purple. But I figured my vampires are purpley, so I didn't want to have too many purple armies, so too gothy. So my little drinky there to keep me going through it. So more to come. I'll add this onto the other video and see what goes from here. Quick update then, I did the next layer of them now. So I did this skin, which you can barely see on it because it's quite a dark skin I used. I used watered down Narlock green, I think. No, Orchid shade, sorry. That lying around in my box. So that's done, and then I also did all the bows and sword shafts and banner poles, etc. Anything wood in Caltham Brown. So that's those done now. So I'm going to do the metal parts now for everything that needs it, and I might do the ropes as well before the next video, or I might not. I'm having a couple of ideas as I'm going along with it as well, so I've been watching a few films in the background, but I'm thinking maybe I want more like squig presence in there, something to possibly getting a character on a great squig, or even better, a couple of characters on it to make my own Monstrous Cavalry, since Games Workshop decided not to give the Orcs any Monstrous Cavalry. I'll make my own. So it was going to be gigantic spiders originally. I was thinking that was a good idea because they're quite good. But I like the idea of having a unit of giant cave squigs with squig hoppers as basically spare wounds for them while they're getting in, and then seeing what kind of carnage they can do when they get there, because they're reasonably good. Not sure I would kit out the heroes that are riding them, but it could be interesting to see if I either bother doing that or just leave them as it is and just let the squigs do all the work for me. A little bit of work on the Terrorgeist at the back there now, so some blood on the legs, etc. He'll eventually get together, I'm sure of it. Nice model, but I just need to get some motivation to paint that. But I'm enjoying painting all these goblins assembly line, ironically. Most people hate that, but if they're all laid out neatly in front of you, you can work your way through them quite quickly. So I'm going to do the next coat and then I'll make the extra part of this video. It's been a couple of days since my last update. I've been suffering a little bit with a hangover from my birthday and being a bit ill as well, so I haven't really felt like doing it. I've also not done the update to the prize for the 100 subscriber video, but I know the prize is going to be now anyway, so I'll upload a video with that shortly. But on to these guys. I've just this is when I've done this to all of them. So got their quiver done, the fletches on the arrows done, the bows done. Final thing now, I just need to do the belts and the strapping on the bows, etc. and their teeth, and then we can go on to the highlights for them then. Also there's a little bit of work to do on the command group, so the yellows for the moons, etc. But across the board to the banner in red, so red and blue and green theme, so looking quite cool. All mashed up. Also they've managed to win a South Coast GT. Orcs and Goblins get in, and they had a big unit of Night Goblins in them as well, so Night Goblin Archers. So maybe I'm bandwagoning. I don't think I am, but because I've been playing Orcs for years. But good fun. So keep the updates coming on this one. I'll probably post this up before I do any other work now, along with what's going to be happening with the prize for the giveaway.